Greetings! Liquid!
Thank you for the reminder to drink water. Help me get ready. Yeah, I'm gonna need that. Welcome on in, everyone. Thank you all for stopping by. Welcome on in, Jerry. Welcome on in, Rachel. Welcome on in, Mom. Welcome on in, Joe. Glad you could all make it. Yeah. It's so unfortunate I watched Joe play it, so that I'll never get to experience it 100% by myself. I mean, hey. Outer Wilds. Same thing, really. But yeah, let's get into it. So, I'm trying to figure out how to use Mix It Up to automate a couple of things that I'm working on. And I'm getting somewhere, but right now it's like I think I got what I want, but there's a couple things that are like kind of clashing with each other in terms of issues that I don't know how I'm going to solve. Like it kind of works right now, but not the way that not in the best way possible. But right now this is what my screen looks like sometimes, so just ignore that. Like just don't redeem Cozy Corner or Summon the Goober for the next like 30 minutes. Because those are not, because otherwise it's just not going to work. Yeah, just keep those, just like, I was trying to automate those two specifically, and I think I got it, but, I mean, actually they kind of currently clash with each other, because right now I'm over here.
Ta-da! You've successfully perverted the laws of God and man.
Like, I'm in the corner over here, and if you remember, this is where the Cozy Corner is. And so there's a lot of things that conflict right now, but they technically work. They just don't work great, because they're like they're not they don't play nice to change is the best way to put it. So they exist, but don't redeem them right now. Goober jump scare is how they communicate. So basically, so here's the thing. This was me testing the positioning of stuff. Oh, alright, hold on. That's another thing I need to get automated, is the mask change stuff. But I need to find a different software to run the PNG in order to make it automated. But yeah, so like, this was me trying to figure out good positioning, because if y'all remember, where's my just default Goober? Oh, he's buried back there. Normally I just have like the Goober like trying to be sitting behind me, right? And so I needed to get him into good position, but the thing is, the redeem is supposed to last for 30 minutes, and I forgot to change that when I was testing it, so these guys are just here for a while. That's why, I just have that not visible at the moment. Anyway, gaming. We do that. I think I got everything set up. Chat, me. That's it, really. Okay. So yeah, like, Cozy Corner and Summon the Goober are both automated. Just don't redeem them for the next, like, 30 minutes while we wait for those other Goobers to go away. Because if I left that up right now, it would just... The game would not be visible, because it'd be blocking everything. And also, I'm currently moved over to this side of the screen, because my mom had pointed out that the bottom right usually contains some, somewhat pertinent information. Like, if I just go over here real quick. Let me bust out, hallway. On the bottom right, it shows what room we're in, and also what rank that room is, so that's why I need to move to the left over here. That my sister? Is she here? She hasn't typed, so I guess I haven't seen her, but hello, Allie. Glad you can make it. Thank you for stopping by. I'm kind of okay with this dead ending, so let's go with the closet. I'm dead? Wicked. Key and a dice. That's useful. We'll take it. Alright, don't give me a dead end. The den would be useful. Not a dead end. Allows me to keep going. Was it? Yeah, there was a gem in here, right. The gems are sometimes different colors, which I find interesting. Hard to quantify day 1 billion. True, you could be at the end of the game by, like, day 3, or you could be at day 4 million and still be, I forget. There we go. And still be trying to figure it out. Alright, so let's go this way, because if this kind of dead ends, I'm not too fussed. Well, the bedroom would dead end it, and so would the nook, so I guess the pantry is the one we can go with. Ooh, free apple. Free money. I don't see anything else lying around at the moment. I don't think there was anything of... Oh, where's my notebook? Hold on. There it is. Hide next to the beans. Okay, we'll put that over here for now. I'm not going to use my mouse, so I can stay there. Bedroom would be nice. Because, well, bedroom doesn't block this hallway off. It means you can keep going, so we'll go to the bedroom. Was there anything of note in the bedroom? Now that I think about it. Well, there's an image of that floating mountain. Oh. And her. And this. Which doesn't appear to have anything else to it. There was pawn, yes. Wait, where? Yeah, there's a pawn there. And in the den. No idea what they're used for, but they keep popping up, so I might as well keep track of those. Corridor. Drawing room gives me a lot of options, and I have a gem to burn on it. So that might be nice. Or I could do nook. I think I'm going to do drawing room. Because this gives me... some my Discord has betrayed the fact that my sister has just booted up blueprints, so... Did I... Hold on, I'm checking my note. Yeah, drawing room, wrote down pawn. Good, good. Yeah, I think I already read that. So a little ways back, I showed in the Discord an off-brand building block kit that makes insects. I've made 7 of them, and they're heckin' rad. Excellent. We love that. Okay. I'm gonna go north, because north gives me cooler stuff, I think. Commissary, I don't have a gem. Parlor is a puzzle. I mean, I can take the parlor, but, No, I don't think I want to redraw these, right? Like... Well, because if I get the parlor, I can get gems. That's probably useful. It does kind of block off that right side a little bit, but there's a chance I can loop around. We'll just do the parlor. Anyway. This is the middle box. Okay, that's guaranteed lying. Gems are in the middle box. This is the middle box. Okay, so 2 liars, which means this has to be telling the truth, which means it has to be in that box. Wicked. Love watching you experience this game. I mean, yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with it. Like, there's still, like, I feel a little bit, what's the word? Lost? I don't really have a true goal besides trying to get in that antechamber right now, or the antechamber. And the antechamber seems like a pretty hefty goal to look for, but why are they yellow this time around? Alright, what do we got? The Nook would loop me back around, the kitchen would loop me back around, and the chapel cost me money. I'm gonna go with the Nook. I can see the cheapness of this versus Lego, but like $10 I went with the cheap, yeah. The fact that like it might be cheap, but it's affordable. That's the difference. And this is alright, so if I do the observatory, this is a closed loop. If I do the spare room, I can hook that up with the den, maybe, assuming that that's nice. And also that entrance hall room there. You know what? Closed loop. Screw it. Observatory as a knight. Wrote that down already. Do I get 2 stars today? Well, I get 2 stars, yes. Pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. Interesting. Well, I'm going back that way anyways, so. Good. It's disappointing when. Oh, also I get 2 steps when I enter this bedroom. That's convenient. I mean, there's 2 chests in the entrance hall. Let's see what we can do about those. Are they locked though? Yeah, they're locked. Let's not waste keys on that for now. Okay. Well, the security room's the only one that actually lets me continue, and I have a gem at least, so. Which also means we can currently do keycard system. Oh, no, we need the, we need to get the other thing to turn that off. Okay, let's hope this door leads to somewhere nice. Well, let's re-roll these. Well, the guest bedroom would block us off, and then I'd have to loop around with the entrance hall. The spare room would give us a little bit more leeway, so let's do that for now. Well, the commissary... Well, crap. Well, this runs over. Great. Does your bot attack links? I don't think it does. I think you're able to post links. I don't think I have it set up to stop those. Alright, let's turn off the keycard system. And I don't know what VAC indicators are. So, we'll have to figure that out eventually, but at least the keycards are turned off. And I still don't have a way to log into the network, because I don't have the password for that. Well, I mean, literally I'm not going to be able to use these keys on anything else. Let's see what's in here. I got timed out for redeeming a joke. I don't want to get timed out for posting links. I mean, I guess that's on the mod for that part. I'm gonna do the corridor, because screw it. It's not like I can do much else. Gives us a nice view outside, at least. The locksmith and the office are new room. Ooh, wait, the office! I don't have enough gems, damn it. Let's just reroll. Kitchen, laboratory, guest room. I mean, I've literally never been to the laboratory. This would be the first time I actually get the bathroom. Wicked. And that's the end of this run. No more places to go, so. And I haven't learned anything I can really do outside, so we're just gonna call it a day. Imagine you have to pee really bad and you just keep drafting rooms to get to the damn bathroom. Yeah, I've made jokes about that idea. But yeah, I think I've seen the link that he posted. They look pretty cool. I think I would eventually love to. It'd be kind of fun to do a like Lego building hand cam stream, but I do not have the setup for that, so that'll have to wait till I'm much cooler. I could dead end this way for the guest bedroom, or maybe the storeroom. Nah, guest bedroom, because guest bedroom gives us more steps and ooh, free key. Yeah, this is a spawn chance right here. I have webcam you could use. Well, it's more I need a good setup for the webcam. Because, like, it would need to have kind of, like, a longer arm so that I can kind of see, like, directly down onto the desk instead of, like, at a weird angle and things like that. Like, I've thought about it. There's definitely some stuff I need to set up. Your arms are not purple and furry and the illusion is ruined. Assuming I would not buy a Big the Cat fursuit just to do hand cam streams. I am committed to the bit. Alright, what do we got here? This box is one of the 2 empty boxes. Okay. 2 boxes in this room are empty. Well, that's just objectively true. There are 3 boxes in this room. Okay, so true, true, false. This box is one of the 2 empty boxes, which means that is the box with gems in it. Just shell out a few thousand... Yeah, shell out a few $1,000s for, like, a hand cam stream to, like, my 88 followers. Every time we hang out on Friday, I'm shocked you aren't purple and fluffy. I apologize for my misleading behavior. What do we got? Bedroom, nook, and nursery would all dead end us, so we'll take the nursery because that gives us additional steps. Is there anything else to really learn from the nursery? I wrote down that there's a pawn in here. And we have the Red Prince book over here. Oh, dice. Nice. Me too, little guy. I don't think there's much else to learn in here, so we'll keep going. When the room costs gems to pick, do they also need gems when you pass through? No, it's just to you just need the gems when you first pick it. All right, let's go forward. Hopefully, I don't get screwed. I'm gonna sneeze. Let's not take the drawing room because that has a gem cost. We'll take the den, even though it kind of blocks off one of its doors. Okay, then this door is the only one we got. Well, beans. I'm gonna redraw and try to get a one that has more spaces. Commissary could be nice. We don't have any money, though. Bedroom could be nice. That gives us more steps. And yeah, let's go with the commissary bedroom. Nothing new in here. Nothing to pick up from the looks of it. Oh, car keys. That's actually cool. Okay, so from what I'm gonna write this down, actually. What are we on, day 5? Because this is just information I learned on day 5. Bedrooms have car key spawn. Mouse, you are in my way. Chance. Are dice unlimited? No, it's 1 dice per reroll of rooms. But because I think I remember it's been in the guest bedroom and the regular bedroom that I've seen the car key spawn, so I'm just writing that down. Now, storeroom would dead end us, which means we have to loop around the bedroom in order to get anywhere else. Security costs a gem, but we got 2. That should be fine. Chapel costs us money. We don't have money, but I don't want to spend money every time I go through here. Let's go with security. I don't like using the gems up this willy-nilly, but this is kind of the best bet. And actually, given that, I'm going to start drafting up the entrance hall to hope that I can get out and around to make this a little easier on myself. Spare room, literally the only option we have. That isn't a dead end. Pantry's a corner. The office is a corner, but I don't have the gems for it. So we'll do the pantry. Which gives us some money and an apple and a nice view of the river. Or creek. That's a creek, not a river. I just need something straight along. Well, the patio spreads gems in each green room, but I only have the 1 gem, and I only have the 1 green room there. Let's just do the hall, just so we have a better connecting space here. That's blocked off in the bedroom. Now, ooh. I mean, if it just goes straight, if I just get a straight room, I'll be fine. So let's see if I can get that. Nope, we got the nook, though. We'll do that. It didn't need to connect, but makes it slightly easier if it does. Alright, we've got 1 open area in the security room here. Let's hope I don't get screwed. Well, I've got dice to roll, so it should be fine. I'm rolling this dice. Corridor. Literally, yes. I could do drawing room. Drawing room gives me a lot more options. It does waste a gem, but I need options. I don't want to risk it all on a single with the corridor. Yeah, and the paintings change every day, so I'm not sure what to make of those. Okay, let's go this way. Doesn't really matter. Ooh, the garage, but I don't have gems. Ooh. Okay, so I need to get a gem. We could do the terrace, which means green rooms no longer cost gems, but the garage is a blue room, which means that would kind of suck. Today I was at Five Below, they had a SpongeBob puzzle, and it was bold and brash. Incredible. I'm gonna redraw, because I kind of want something that continues off to the north. Well, get what I deserve, I guess. Okay, I could do the dark room, but then I would need to go find the utility closet to actually be able to get out of here. I could do the storeroom, which means I'd have a gem for if the garage pops up again. But then I would also be banking on my 1 path not screwing me over. Although, that 1 path can go up or down or forward. So I think I'm going to do this, because I have more options leaving out the east side of the drawing room. So I'm going to do the storeroom, because this gets me a gem in case I get the garage. think that's everything in here. Well, good thing I got a key. Well, I'm gonna redraw. Okay, corridor or... I'm gonna do corridor. I don't want to waste too many keys right now. Ugh, I don't want to use the chapel. But the chapel's 2, and the kitchen's only 1, and a gem requirement. So, let's do the chapel. Brug, take my money, you greedy, greedy chapel. Although, if you have any money in here, I'm stealing it from you. Oh, don't see any. Bishop in the chapel, we've already written that down. Let's see if down leads anywhere, because this can kind of dead-end us, so it's fine. Let's see what happens. The dining room. The rumpus room. That would dead-end us. Let's do the dining room, because that gives us 2 more options. Gamer is gaming for real. Nobody expected this. Welcome in, Colin. Glad you can make it. Thanks for stopping by. This can be a dead-end room, and it'll be fine, so let's try that. Utility closet. Banger. Because now, if the dark room pops up, we can actually leave it, so. Bishop chess piece in the chapel. What a novel idea. Well, I think I'm going to do the library, because that could be... No, the library would continue, because it goes up. Yeah, let's do the library. Also, the library is new, so let's look around the library. Five Below feels like if Temu was a brick and mortar store. Ooh, hello. Books and periodicals requested from this form will be pulled and available the next time you draft the library. Okay. Drafting Strategy Architectural Digest, Volume 3. EPCW Pump System User Manual. History of Orindia, Caleb Manning. The Fixed Stars, Richard Witt. Swimbird, Marion Marigold. Or Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. Reddington? Hold on. I like Five Below. I just hate how a ton of stuff is Funko Pops and blind bag stuff. Ooh, that's gross. Oh, Jerry's spamming links in my chat. Ban him. Kill him. Those things are adorable, though. I do agree. So I'm going to do the Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. I mean, this could, like, drafting strategy? They're safe, I've shared before. I mean, yeah, I clicked on the links. So, like, if they weren't safe, I'd be screwed. Drafting strategy could give me, like, some kind of buff if I get that book. Because, no, I'm gonna go with drafting strategy. It's early in the game. I'd rather get one that I think could be useful. Oh, here we go. The house directory is a great resource of information. If you wish to read more about a specific room in your house, press the right bumper to pull up the directory. I did that on accident. Because it says, yeah, commonplace, puzzle, blueprint, drafted, and how many times I've drafted them as well. It's kind of cool. And if they're, like, it also says if they're dead ends or not, which is kind of nice. These are the different types of bedrooms. These are different types of hallways, green rooms, shops, and the red rooms. Actually, hold on. Tell me about type entry, red room, just times. Tell me about the dark room. A room dedicated to photo processing development and printmaking. This room outfitted with safe lights which provide red illumination, to which the photographing material is insensitive. However, due to faulty installation, the safe lights often overload their circuit capacity and blow a fuse. Yeah, that's happening. You need to gain access to the streamer room. It'll be the messiest room in the house. Exactly. Is there anything else in this room? Not that I... Ooh, hold on. Ooh, this is... That felt weird. It, like, took control of my camera while going up. Book! Mount Holly Records. Temporal... Oh, this is just how long I've played. Interesting. Steps taken, 250. Keys turned, 11. Gems used, 8. Gold spent, 22. Total stars, 2. Parlors drafted, 5. Parlors solved, 4. Thank you. Okay, that's cute. Come here to look at my stats. And there will be Cheetos. Well, of course. Gamers subsist on Cheetos. Does this book anything? Scrapbook. Oh. Oh! Interesting. This must be stuff I've collected in some way. The Baron of Mount Holly names a few provisional area. My favorite, I've drafted the den apparently the most. Most time spent in the mailroom, the parlor, and security. Most paid for was the passageway, which was 4 gems. The drawing room, which is 3 gems so far. And let's see how many times I've drafted it with how pricey it is. The most drafted is the hallway, the den, and the parlor. Interesting. Contraptions I've made, which are none so far. Largest purchase was bacon and eggs at the kitchen, looks of it. Maybe most avoided floor plans. I don't want to avoid the garage. I just keep failing to pick it up. Yeah, and the furnace is the most, because why would I pick the furnace unless I'm looking for red rooms, you know? Like, it's a dead end, and it makes red rooms more likely. There's like no reason for me to actually take the furnace. Furnace forever. Like, the only reason I would take the furnace is because it's a dead-end room, and I want to just, like, collect it for, the completion's sake. Or just actually to go into the furnace, because maybe there's a clue in there, you know? Anyway, let's go this way. Well, the study, in the secret passage, these are all going to dead-end me. So, we'll just go with... Have I been to the study before? I think the study would be new. And it's the only one that doesn't have a gem requirement. Even though this one could lead me to a random room, which would be kind of funny, but... I mean, I guess... Can I use... No, I'm gonna go with the study. As much as I hate having to walk, like, I could use the secret passage to, like, passage my way through... Like... Here's my logic. If I get the secret passage, I could use it to, like, go to, like, the storeroom and bypass going... Well, no, I have to go through the chapel anyways, because that's my, like, one passageway out of here, so I'll take the study. Because the study's new, we can learn new things here, there's a safe here. Oh, and there's a queen. Okay. Study has a queen. And my mom pointed out that there are some color differences in terms of, like, you know, like, there's the white pieces and the black pieces. I'm gonna write down that this is a black queen, just in case that does end up being relevant. I mean, it is a detail that is different, so I'll write it down, but... Free gem, nice. Oh, blueprints. And a chessboard. Oh no. I'm suddenly scared. Title drop. Oh, here we go. Coat cat, cold old, sturdy study. What? Craft, raft, draft, raft, smile, mile, vile, viral. Acre, face, ace, lace, beard, bard. Hold on. I don't know if it's possible with so little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all the rooms for the house. We need them produced in sets of 2, a pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm luckily delusional to think this can be pulled off by Thursday. What the hell? What? Hold on. What? Love, love, sting, sing, crowd, crow, groan, gown, snack, sack. Okay. The only... Does this have to do with the paintings? Because that means it changes every time, which means I'd have to, like... Oh, boy. Well, I'm gonna leave. Because, like, I don't know if I can do anything here. I don't know, like... I don't know what's going... I can't solve that right now. Like, I have no idea what's going on with this. I mean, it's G, T, D, R, and N. Because that's what I'm noticing here, is if we just roll over here for a second. There are letters on the chessboard? I mean, I'm aware of that, but, like, I have no idea what's going on with this. Because that's just how a chessboard's normally laid out, where it's like A, B, C, D, F, G, H. Like, that's just how a chessboard is. So, this might be something, but I don't know. Based off of this, what I'm seeing is... the idea... Make sure to count all the floorboards right, very important. Alright, hold on. The hell's going on there? So, what I'm seeing is... glove, love, sting, sing, crowd, crow, groan, gown, snack, sack. It's not that they rhyme, because crowd and crow don't rhyme. And groan and gown are, like, only kind of rhyming, unless you mispronounce them. The main thing is that it's the same word. Like, glove and love are the same word if you remove the G, right? Like, there's, and, like, face and ace, the F goes here. And so, like, there's some kind of pattern to this. I don't know what it is. I'm just, like, I don't even know what I could even begin. Hold on. Entrance marked as F parentheses face plus ace, comma there, unused pairings, glove and love. I'm just gonna start writing things down, gamers. Sting and sing, crowd and crow, Grown and gown. Snack and sack. And I'll write down that there's a chessboard in here. Chessboard with a black queen. That's really the only thing I can think of. And I'll write down that there's a safe in here too, why not? And there's a safe. And I can't think of much else. Because there's this note that's just talking about... Oh, no, I gotta write that down too. Two paintings per room. I want to participate so bad, but I can't. Because I'm doing the dishes. I mean, I don't even know what you could tell me. There is no I don't have enough information to continue with this puzzle, and anything you tell me would be spoilers, and I'd have to ban you for 3 years. I'm kidding. Letters missing in the second word spell something? I mean, no, because it's like G, T, D, R, and N. There's no vowels in that word. You want to lurk, have a good stream, guy? Thanks for lurking, Colin. I greatly appreciate it. Have fun doing whatever it is you do. We have banished Joe to dishes so he doesn't say shit. That's valid. Well, like, yeah, I don't think... And also, like, G, like, T and R and S aren't positions on the board, so those aren't going to help me. And I don't know what this is, because all I have is face and ace. And there's 44 letters in the message, because there's 44 rooms you can draft up. Oh, yeah, so the antechamber isn't the 45th room, isn't the 46th room, but it does have the door to the 46th room, from what I was saying. It's the one that goes straight up. But what we're going to do is walk away. I'm going to head to the entrance hall, which is a really long ways away, and it's probably a bad idea, but I'm going to do it because I want to see if I can figure out if this is related to the paintings. Because if it is, that means it changes every time, and that's going to be a pain in the ass to figure out. But there are at least 2 paintings per room, right? Yep. Well, not in that room. 2 paintings in the chapel? No? That's fine. No. Whatever, I don't care. I'm gonna lose money doing this, but it's fine. There's not 2 paintings in here. Oh, there are 2 paintings in here. There's a lot more than 2 paintings in here. The Pepe Sylvia meme is becoming more and more true. I mean, I never doubted. I never said that it wasn't going to be Pepe Sylvia. There's even 2 paintings in here with these 2 things. Alright, bedroom, den, entrance hall. This gives me 2 steps, which is also nice. And there's also 2 paintings in here. The stars and the stairs. Stairs. Stars. It's just missing the letter No, game, don't do this to me. Hold on. No. Well, it's like, what, bridge? And a bride? No! No, you can't do this to me! No! Wait, no, what? That's an ace, and that's a face. No! Okay, yeah, so the entrance hall said F for face, because that's a face card, and ace, because that's an ace. Which, okay, so that means that this room is bridge and bride, which means it's a G. No.
Nice argument, Senator. Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I'm going insane. Okay, and then in here, it's an I, because it's stairs and stars. Okay. And here, we got what? Oh, great. This is going to be so useful. It's not tier and tie, is it? Start taking notes? I don't know if I can, because these paintings change every day. Like, the paintings change every day, so I'm not even sure what I could take notes on. Hold on. There's one... Okay. There's one thing I can take notes on. This is gonna get complicated. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw the house grid. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because it's a 5 by 9 grid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 5. And I'm going to attempt to see something. So, this is F, and then the spare room, I didn't see any paintings in there. I was just in the den. And den had bride and bridge, which means it was G. And then the bedroom had stairs and stars, which means it was I. Security room. What do we think this is? Because my think is that it's tier and tie. So it's R. Although it's... Is tier T-I-E-R? Right? Or is it T-E-I-R? Well, I got an agreement out of somebody, so we'll go with that. So that means that the security room... Tier and tie. Okay, so the security room is an R. That's what's missing from there. Now let's go to... the Nook. We're here. What is that? Boat? Bird. Okay, well, that's hard to figure out. Boat. Bird. Crow. The pattern can't break now. There has to be something that connects these. This is like a bird. It's a crow. This is a boat. It's like a... row! It's C. Crow, row. So, missing a C in the Nook. The main thing is, regardless of if I figure out what the answer to the puzzle is, if I go to another day and it's consistent, then it's something. Plan. So it's an E here. Right? Like plan. No. No. You can't do this to me. Wait. Look at that. I'm right. Because in the position we're in on this plan is the letter E. So it's plain and plan. Oh, no. Oh, no. Pantry. It's gotta... There we go. Okay. Flan? Oh, it's S, because it's desert and dessert. Let's check the spare bedroom. Are there paintings in here? I don't see any paintings, which I think kind of has credence to the idea that these don't change. Pin and pine, so this is an E. I mean, we're doing it now. Deer. Elk. We are gaming now. So here's the thing. Here's my thing. If we go to the next day, and I find out that these letters are consistent, stag and tag. Good point. If we go to the next day and I find out these letters are consistent, that means that the paintings may change, but the letter, like if the letter is consistent, then we can figure this out. We can solve this grid. So let's go to the parlor. What do we got? Man? That's not the painting we're looking for. Ah, here they are. Bath and Bat, so it's an H. Oh. Oh. So, right now, in the second row, I have E-I-G-H, which means that the nursery is going to be the letter T. Right? Car. Cart. It's a T. So the letter in the... I'm gonna do some... Give me a second. I have to like do some chicanery to actually get an image from my phone to, or I mean I could throw it in the Discord. You know, I'll throw it in Discord. Just to make it easier on me. I'll just put it in general for now. I posted the image of the grid I'm making right now in general. Look at the star. He's me right now. Because, like, I'm happy because I'm learning, but I'm also, like, terrified because of how much I have to learn. But, if this is consistent, if we can consistently get 8 in that second row there, that means as we continue, we could just accumulate more knowledge and it will be relevant. Also, has it been 30 minutes? Let me check something. Oh! There was a brief flash of goober. But I think we're good. I'm going to do something. I'm going to redeem a channel point thing just to see if this works the way I want it to. Where are you? Bring out the goober. Okay. It looks like it worked. Yep. Perfect. He's a little big. I might need to shrink him down, or maybe, hold on, let's move chat real quick. Chat, maybe like up a tick. There we go. But yeah, so that should be automatic. So in 30 minutes, he'll go away. And so that should be good. The problem is the cozy corner is in this left corner, which means that the goober is going to be, like, blocking the corner. So that's an issue I might have to solve, but we'll deal with that later. Anyway. So we don't have... Although I can assume that the letter for the spare room is going to be A, because it's S blank F-E-S. If, you know? Alright, anyway, we gotta head... We got some walking to do. I'm gonna run out of steps today, I'm gonna be honest, but... Yeah, I should make the goober smaller. I can do that. The thing is, like... The way Mix It Up works is you're basically, like... You're, like, soft programming. Because, like, you basically, like, give it, like, a list of... Like, you give it a command prompt that it goes through. Essentially. But, like, it's kind of like in a plug-and-play command prompt way. So it's a lot easier for people that don't know how to program. We already did the Nook, yeah. That's C. And security's R. The utility closet's not going to have much, but I want to go to the dining room, see what that has. The drawing room isn't going to give me any ideas. It's like, what? Actually, no, it can. Because all of these paintings are consistent. Except for 2. Right? No, probably not. No, the drawing room isn't going to give me any information. No, it will! Coat and cot, so it's A. We are in... What is that? Tier 4, Section 2, so this is A. The storeroom has paintings. We can look at those. Car. Is it car and cart? face. No, car and card. So it's D. Interesting. The paintings can have different meanings. I think that means that this is going to be consistent. If the paintings can also have different meanings for letters. So do you think the game has pairs of pictures for every letter, and they move the pics to spell the word? Yeah, because I think so. Because, like, this... I mean, inside there was the face card for the entrance hall, but it was for the letter card for D and car. So I think they do have, like, pairs of paintings that go together in order to be the specific letter that they need to be. So I think this is a consistent thing. Like, I think consistently there's going to be... What is this? Plant... Stage. Play. No. Okay, this might be hard. Because that's like a stage, that's like a play, that's something else. And this is like a plant, but play and plant don't work. Sage! Ooh, smart people. Yeah, so, like... If this is sage and stage, that means it's S-T-A-G, so T. Which means that... So, if we ever get to rank 4 in the middle column, it will probably be a T again. We'll be able to test when we go to the entrance hall. Because if the entrance hall is F tomorrow, then that's like almost like... That's basically confirmation. Now, there are no paintings in the chapel. The chapel just steals money from me. And it's going to steal money from me again, but let's go to the dining hall. So we have clock and lock, which means that this is C. The utility room doesn't have any paintings as far as I'm aware, but I'm willing to check. It does! Rod and road. So it's A. Right? We can all agree? Like, this is a road, and that's a rod. Yeah? So, we got A there so far. Let's check the library. We have mountain and peas. Okay. How do those go together? Peak and P? Yeah, peak and P. Because then the middle row spells crack. Now the study, where I learned all of this nonsense. Sand and, so it's S. I'll post a picture of the finished image of all of my writing at the end of today. Alright, let's see what we got. Well, courtyard's the only one that doesn't dead end me, so... And the courtyard's new, so... Oh, no, it's not new. We've been here before. But, Chauvel. And that is a keycard door. We turned off keycard doors, right? Hold on. We had an old tin can. Not worth picking up, but we did anyways. Pebbles! Not worth picking up, but we did anyways. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have enough steps. I'm gonna go... I thought I turned off the security for keycard rooms, though. Are there any paintings in here? No? Rats. Put the pebbles into the tin can and create a rattle? You know I would. It's rank 8 where we get, food. So I might just try to brute force rank 8 for a second. Like, hold on. Coat check. Bunk room. Office. I don't have enough for office. I would love the office. But we're going to have to do one of these. They're both a dead end. Well, this would give me more steps because we have the nursery. So I'm going to do the bunk room. Oh, and there's 2 black pawns in the bunk room. Huh. Because it counts as 2 bedrooms. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Hamster. The chap was like, yes, pick up more money. Oh, paintings. Tent and 10, I'm guessing? Right? Can we... Does that make sense? Because there's the tent in this photo, and then there's the 10 on that photo. So I'm guessing it's tent and 10. Anybody else see anything else that could be? Please don't get distracted by the hamster as much as I am. Yes? Alright, cool. At least somewhat agreed. But he do run. Ooh, look. Today is a good day because Simon is at camp and he is not as much fun as... Today is a good day because Simon is at camp and he is not as much fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys, and I will not have to share my room, and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be, but today will be a good day because he is at camp. Herbie is mean and really stupid, and today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. I also had more fun at camp than he has had in his entire life. Hey, chat. Remember the nursery book that said the Red Prince was the one reading it? You notice the text color that our character writes in? Because we are Simon? You notice that? Anyway, today is a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it too. He also threw my model airplane in the bush outside, but I got it back, and if he does it again, he will not get to go to the park on Friday, and I'll make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. I don't need any presents because I have my brother's book because he won't stop writing about me, and today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book, even though he is older. He is a crybaby. Today is a good day because today my brother returns from college, and I get to finally return to him the book I took from him a long, long time ago. Hopefully you find it as hilarious as I do. I honestly have no idea how we survived sharing a room. All things being said, I wouldn't have it any other way. I still would rather have had a sister. Congrats on the diploma and welcome home, Simon. Okay. So, wait a minute. This is our nursery. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Something doesn't seem right here. Like, this is the peeling back the layers of the story of, like, the characters in Outer Wilds right now. Because the plot of this game is that we are, like, the nephew of this guy. And we like occasionally visited this mansion, but we weren't like, we didn't live here. At least that's the vibe I got. Because, yeah, it's from your visits here in your youth. Wait, hold on. The twin cribs found in this room might suggest that at one point in time, there had been some hopeful expectations of a sudden growth in the family tree. Wait a minute. What is this implying? Hold on. Guys, give me a minute. The rustic wooden stacked bunk beds evoke the enticing promise of campfire stories and childhood adventures. This bedroom served as pillow fort and bedroom for the young Sinclair boys, and has remained faithfully unchanged over the years. Also, I like, because it's technically 2 bedrooms, it's bedroom, dead end, dead end. Hold on. Also, whose bedroom is this? A familiar room that you may have slept in at some point at some prior visit in the past. Like most bedrooms of the estate, these quarters offer you a little rest and recuperation during your long days of exploring the surrounding rooms. Okay, whatever. Guest bedroom? Twins instead of a single kid? I mean, maybe, but like, one of the few rooms you vividly remember from your visits here in your youth, though even at the time, you remember feeling a little old for the activities provided here. Okay. So, maybe it's that... It's not that your father... Also, you can kind of see the paintings from these views. I'm not sure if that's, like, consistent or whatever. Unit intervention? No. This is just me. This is me, like, thinking. I don't need you to tell me what this is. Like, this is either, like, this, So, okay, how do I put out into words what I'm thinking? It's either that the people that own this house had plans for, like, kids, but they didn't have any, and then, like, they would invite Simon, my character, and my brother, even when we were, like, kids, which is why they had the nursery, and then they had the bunk room, which was, like, where we would spend most of our days as our sleeping quarters. What's this guest bedroom? Small bedroom maintained and kept available for accommodating weekend guests and impromptu visitors who find themselves compelled to stay the night. Okay, yeah. So, I don't know, like, this isn't important knowledge. This is just, like, kind of information, you know? Like, this is, like, this may be important at some point. So it's good to think about it. But I don't, like, this doesn't help the current me trying to get my way through this, this mansion, you know? So we'll keep the thought of that in mind. That Simon... I'm gonna time out the whole husband. I make you a moderator just to deal with Joe. I make you the super mod. Just so that you can have power over Joe in this. Okay. Let's go to the security room. And make sure that when key cards are turned off... Yeah. So change offline mode to unlocked, confirm setting, and set security level high. Here's my logic behind that. If keycards are set to unlocked whenever, when the power's turned off, which it currently is, but I'll go double check. Do I have time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 11 steps left. I don't have time. I'm just gonna have to hope that that door's unlocked. Like, if I make it so that there's a high amount of keycard doors, that means that there's less chance for keys doors, which means I can just... Yeah, I can just walk straight through. Well, the dark room's the only one that actually leads me places, because I don't have enough for the office, so... Like, I'm hoping to find keycard doors now. Because... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I'm gonna run out of steps before I really can do anything with this, but I still gotta do it. I promise I will not say a word unless you ask. Thank you. I've never been to the gymnasium or the garage. I wish I could change that. Please provide me food. I am starving. Is there a banana I can steal? Can I have a snack before the dinner? No? Okay. Suffering it is. We learned a lot. We learned a lot today. Let me take a picture of my end state of my map so far. So that's as far as I've gotten with figuring out these this code. And wait, hold on. I just realized. Wait, does it always do that? Where it like ranks our house, the house that we built? Because it says we're a mid-sized inn because we have 5 bedrooms. Hold on, I might go back and see what the other ones were called if they have names. But okay, so far, like, in terms of us figuring out this, like, painting puzzle, that's as far as we are. And we can confirm if it's consistent based on the paintings in the entrance hall. Because if they're also F, then we're onto something. It's face and ace again. Those are consistent. Okay, so it is consistent lettering. Yeah, I had a quaint cottage on day 4. I had a mid-sized villa on day 3. I had a rustic villa on day... Oh, and because I had the observatory, it actually has the observatory in the mapping up there. I had a west-facing villa because I had a lot of west rooms there on day 1. Day 1 was my best day. Look at that. I made it all the way to the antechamber, but I just unlocked the wrong side of it. Alright, let's see what we can make of today, then. Hold on. I'm gonna do something silly. I'm gonna open this door and try to get a painting room. Parlor's a painting room. So that I can confirm that this is an A. Here we go. Well, is it pray and pry? I think it's pray and pry. Yes, it names them every day. I'm glad I double checked that. It's very fun. I think this is pray and pry, which means that this is indeed A, which means that the bottom word is safe. Which means that the bottom 3 words so far are crack 8 saves. Wicked. Anyway, parlor puzzle. The gems are in the true box. There is only 1 box in this room. Well, you're a liar. There are 4 boxes in this room. Okay, now, here's the thing. Is car keys. Hold on. Okay. Day 6. Car key spawn in parlor. No? I mean, unless this counts as a box. I think this is lying because there are 3 boxes in this room. This is lying because there's 1 box in this room. Well, because there's 3 boxes in this room. Like, I assume that the puzzle is only referring to itself, which means that this is where the gems are. Yeah. Easy. Now. In reality, if I'm just going for paintings, the next best one is going to be rank 4 on the east side, like 1 on the east side, like right here. But I'm just gonna continue on this way for a minute. Well, the dark room gives me more options, so we're gonna do the dark room. Cause it to go bzz real quick. And then I'm gonna walk my way over here and see if I can't finagle a utility closet out of this from spawning. We could do the den again. The den gives me options and also gems, so we'll do that. And just to confirm, this should be a G. Bridge bright again. Oh, interesting. I wonder if the painting locations on the grid are consistent. That always hecks me, and I hate the dark, yeah. If the words in your grid are consistent each day, can you go back to the previous days and look in rooms in rows you didn't get to? I don't think I can. I don't think the game would... That'd be kind of like... That'd be kind of crazy if it let me. No, I think I can only see just, like, the full layout of the day. Sadly. Okay, so that's the dark room. We don't need that right now. We're gonna go this way. Hallway would probably be nice, because that actually gives me options, so. And that's Bath and Bat for H. I think that was even consistent yesterday. We can use that door later. Go this way. Chapel would give me the most options. Pantry or Nook. Let's go with the Nook, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Nook. In theory, you could rewatch the previous VOD and see if you can spot the paintings in the room. I think I did make a point to, like, check the paintings every so often, so I could. Although, really, the only day that matters for that is, like, day 1, where I have, like, the entire left side up there. Because day 2, I got to, what, the 4th one up, which is the D. 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, no, I could get the entire top row if I check those paintings for day 3. And then this is what we started with today, so. I could theoretically go back in my VODs, and if I check day 2 and day 3, I could get the entire middle row there. Although I know that the nursery on day 3 had a T in it, because I got that down at least, so. But I'm eventually going to find them out again. Like, I don't need to go back through the VODs in order to find information. I can just get back to it eventually. I mean, kitchen's the only one that doesn't dead end me, which, although, regardless of what I pick, the bottom right here is going to get closed off. So I'll pick the kitchen, because that at least gives me options. I don't have any money right now, so I'm actually going to double back. I'm going to fill in this bottom area here, because this is closed off right now. So we'll start here. Pantry continues it out, so we'll do that. And also gives me some money that I can use on the kitchen. Pin and Pine, E. Yep, we can do that. Bedroom, because that gives me one more room to go through. And also fills up my bar a little bit. Yeah, that was what? What was this again? Well, the letter is S. No, I ate the banana. The banana I took. Stag and Tag, that's what that was. Yeah, okay. I think that is consistent. So. That's actually good to know that the paintings in... It's not that the paintings change in each room. It's that the paintings are tied to the location on the blueprint, not the room itself. That's interesting. So, storeroom or nursery? Nursery costs gems, storeroom gives me gems. I'm going to take the storeroom. And this is going to be car and cart. Yep, so. Okay, so now we've learned that the paintings are consistent, just not consistent with the room. They're consistent with the location. Interesting. So we only really need to go into a location once to figure out what paintings would be in there. I am so ecstatic to have new information. Yeah, this is Peek and P again. I was jumping for excitement as I watched you start figuring out that painting puzzle. Dude, I'm excited that I started figuring out that painting puzzle. Like, that's fun. That's cool. Let's let's get some grub. We got money in case a chapel shows up. Tomato soup plus 5 for every red room in my house. Is that proactive? Like, will that give me... If I add red rooms? I mean, I'm buying it. I don't care. Because it's the best one I could get right now, other than bananas. Security's the best. I have 3 gems. And I can also, while I'm here, turn off the keycard security. Security settings, set security level to high, and change offline mode to unlock. Now, when I find the breaker room, I'll be able to mess with that. Yep, sand and again. It's fun, like now that I know, the moment when you found out all those paintings have meanings, it was like a massive mindfuck moment. Yeah, like, I'm gonna love kind of going back in the stream VOD and just watching my reaction when I realize that, oh, these do have meaning and it's based off of, like, letters and stuff. But then, like, the fact that I'm now realizing that it is consistent, because I was worried that the paintings were changing every day, that, like, oh, every single day I'm going to have to write down what these are. But now that I know that it's consistent it's just consistent in location, that means it's a lot better. Also, I don't have this room's painting, so let's see what we can do. Okay, we're going here. Well, the guest bedroom would lock us off. The chapel, I don't have any money, and let's see if the red soup is retroactive. It's not. Okay, that's fine. I mean, because, like, if I didn't buy it, I would have lost money coming in here, so. Oh, but the chapel doesn't have any... Oh, but I already know this is tea, so that's fine. Let's go this away. No. Let's go this away. Beans. Okay. I'm gonna go this way. Utility closet. I mean, you go left out of the chapel to get other places. I'm gonna go with the utility closet. Because that, I can then turn on the dark room, so I can go back there and go through that area. And I can turn off keycard doors. Let's go. And this is new. Ooh. Okay. Well, first, turn off keycard system. Turn on dark room. There we go. Still have no idea what the VAC indicators are, but we'll find out eventually. Coat and cliff. Coast. Coat and coast. So it's S. So on the far, if you're keeping track on your grid, this room right here is S. That takes a key. And that takes a key. So we're going to go to the dark room. Is there a key in here that I'm missing? Hold on. Just kind of scan. Oh. Oh! Oh, well... I'll write that down. What day is it today? Day 6. Okay. How did I missed that notepad the first time I was here. Red notes are lies. Blue notes are true. Okay. So, yeah, so that means that this note here is a lie. And I mean, I knew that because the antechamber was locked. I was wondering when you'd see that. I mean, eventually, clearly. Did I write down that there's a night in security? Hold on. Security, staff notice, terminal and laboratory, terminal... I did not write down there's a night in security. I'll write that down now. There's a white knight. Is there a chess piece in the kitchen? I don't know if I noticed. I don't see one. Alright. Hold on, I'm gonna double back to the... What is this? The Nook? Nook has a white rook, because now I'm also keeping track of colors. Eventually, you're going to figure out something that Joe didn't know, and it's going to be funny. I mean, what was it? Like, literally the first stream, I did something, and Joe was like, wait, you just gave me an idea, and then booted up blueprints. So, that has happened already. I mean, we already knew that this was but that's where the paintings are for the dark room. Is the... Oh, gem. Nice. Is the broken lever in here? No, because it'd be here. Is there anything in this room other than that gem? Doesn't look like it. Okay. So, we have one option this way. Hopefully it doesn't need a key. Billiard room. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, no, the library can get us up. Okay, I'm willing to block off the bottom left to give us going up instead of down. As much as I want to go to the billiard room to do that puzzle again. Library. Oh, book! Hold on. Kimberly Thompson. Check this out. Oh, well, hold on. I wrote down the library, right? On day 5? Did I not write down that I got to the library on day 5? I'll write it down over here real quick. Library checked out. Crafting. There we go. Got it. That's important to know. And Kimberly Thompson also checked this out a while ago. Anyway. Chat, there's gonna be a lot of reading. Please bear with me. To the ambitious young architect, a fresh blueprint represents a world of boundless possibilities. When you are staring at a blank canvas, you have unlimited potential and ideas to explore. But with an abundance of options at your disposal, the architect can also become overwhelmed by countless choices and decisions that need to be made. Should I draft a hallway or a closet? How many bedrooms do I need in my house? Is passageway really worth 2 gems? It so is. It's literally like, it has all the options for going through. All these questions can compound, adding layers of complexity and stress to the design process. That's why it's even more important to develop simple and effective strategies that you can employ when drafting your house to ensure a successful project outcome. In this volume of Architectural Digest, we aim to provide architects with some of those strategies and even assist them in developing their own. Okay, yeah, so this is like a strategy guide. Okay. Although many architects employ different strategies when developing their house designs, most of them agree on one guiding principle. Have gems while drafting. I know, gamer, I know. I wish I could do that consistently. One of the most common ways architects draft themselves into a corner is by not having the resources they need when opening a new door. If you lack the gems to consider all 3 presented options, you may be forced to draft a room you do not want. To avoid this predicament, focus on drafting rooms that grant you gems and prioritize acquiring gems early in the day as you can. This approach is a surefire way to set yourself up for success. Reader submitted gen strats. Make sure you check for gems in the rooms you are in before clicking the door. I do this way too much. Alice F. Think about saving some gems for emergencies. I try to only spend them if I really need a room. Gen H. I will never draft passageway on the first 5 ranks. It's a simple strat that has served me well. From Kyle P. If you see gems for sale in any of the shops, buy them out. I have been to 1 shop maybe. Don't pass up the wine cellar, even if you're not thirsty. There's no such thing as too many gems. I may have a bit of a problem. Craig O. Planning your house. When you begin drafting a house, it's important to start each day with a solid foundation. Draft early ranks first. I mean, that's kind of the point. Or I see what you mean, though. Very common mistake beginners make is drafting a straight line north and ignoring the many unopened doors they have left behind in the entrance hall and rooms of the early ranks. When these architects reach the higher ranks, they discover quickly that they do not have enough keys or gems to continue. Their day usually ends by returning to the lower ranks to draft from the doors they skipped, only to find rooms and items that would have made all the difference if they had only been found earlier in the day. As the layout to the right demonstrates, even a path of rooms that snakes through the house and does not go in a straight line can also be structurally weak if you are leaving lots of unopened doors on the ranks behind you. Oh yeah, because there's a den, there's a hallway, there's a drawing room, there's an east wing hall that you all kind of left the there's a chapel room as well. By starting each day on a strong foundation of rooms on the early ranks, you will have a much better chance of finding success when you eventually start heading further into the house. Top drafting combos. Oh, interesting. Okay. Another aspect to consider when planning your house is in the order in which you draft rooms. For instance, if you draft a cloister before a terrace, you will be down 3 gems. But if you draft them in reversed order, cloister would be free. Identifying a synergistic pair of floor plans is an essential first step, but determining the optimal order for drafting those rooms will provide you with an additional advantage, significantly improving your chances of success. I mean, that depends on whether you get the cloister first or the terrace first, really. Other floor plan combos. The foyer drafted before the Great Hall would mean that all of its many doors would be unlocked. Ooh, hallway doors are always unlocked if you unlock the foyer. If I find the foyer, that's pretty goated, yeah. Drafting the bunk room after the nursery will give you 10 extra steps because it counts as 2 separate bedroom triggers. Yep. Office and the conference room. You won't have to constantly backtrack to collect your gold spread from office if you draft a conference room. Whenever items would be spread throughout the house, they are placed in this room instead. Interesting. The more items you have, the greater chance of being able to create a contraption in the workshop. Interesting. Making a connection. 2-pair combos aren't the only form of room synergy. You will find some floor plans only work by drafting other specific rooms. These rooms aren't powerful on their own, but can become very useful when their connectivity is eventually discovered. The utility closet is a perfect example of this. It doesn't do anything by itself, but it can literally power up or down other rooms you have drafted in the house, such as the garage, which powers the garage door and grants west path access. Interesting. The dark room, which turns the lights back on after blowing a fuse, and the gymnasium, turn the lights off to prevent step loss. I didn't know about that. Interesting. Other examples of connectivity. Oh, her ladyship's chambers. That's where the picture is. So you guys remember last stream where there's that in the dark. I mean, I can even just go to the dark room and see that thing where they're going to make a blown up version of that one image that has the carved tree. And the carving on the tree is what we suspect to be the number that unlocks the orchard. So her ladyship's chamber is the room I need to find. Anyway, one of the most simple examples is her ladyship's chamber has a synergy with Lady Espin's other 2 rooms, the Bordeaux? Jerry, how do I pronounce this one again? And her walk-in closet. The boiler room connects ducts from room to run steam power to specific destinations in the house, such as the laboratory, the garage, the laundry room, the furnace, and the pump room. Oh, the furnace has a power thing. Boudoir. Thank you. Okay, so ductwork to the boiler room. I can connect to the furnace. Okay. I've never seen the boiler room, so I don't know how to deal with that right now. Speaking of pump room, this room controls the water level throughout rooms in the estate and can interact directly with the pool, the aquarium, the greenhouse, and the kitchen. I guess the sink, but... Tips and tricks. In the kitchen, you can check which course is being served in the dining room that day. This will allow you the opportunity to draft specific rooms that will make the meal even more delicious. Interesting. Besides counting as 2 bedrooms, bunk room also counts as 2 rooms. This will increase the amount of steps granted by master bedroom, the amount of gold spread by the tomb, and the amount of keys found in the servants' quarters. Interesting. Each time you solve a puzzle in the billiard room or parlor, the difficulty will increase slightly the next time you draft that room. All right. Just because you didn't find any items in a room when you first explored it doesn't mean that will be the case the next time you draft it. That's also true. The day after drafting the freezer, it enters an automated cooldown refreezing cycle, during which it cannot be drafted for the next 24 hours. Never even seen the freezer. If you are stuck and don't know what to do in a specific room, sometimes it's smart to move on. There are multiple ways to solve many of the challenges you will come across, and there is a very good chance you will find a piece of information down the road which may help you. When in doubt, draft rooms you've never seen before. Even if you don't think the rooms seem very useful, they may hold useful clues and information that may help you on your journey. Word from the editor. Although with this volume we have provided our readers with many practical strategies and tricks to try, we here at Architectural Digest hope that aspiring architects know that there truly is no set blueprints for success. Get it? Forging your own path and coming up with your own unique strategies will, in our humble opinion, always provide the best results. Each architect has his own favorite room, each builder has his own favorite tool, and thus each player, in turn, will develop their own style of play and discover their own secrets and tricks that they can share with the world, or keep to themselves. Whatever strategy you employ, we wish you the best of luck drafting and hope you build the house of your dreams. That's literally what I titled the stream. I did not expect that to happen. That's incredible. Anyway, oh, interesting. Okay, so it doesn't tell me what specific room. It doesn't tell me the room that it's in, what letter it is. It just tells me that specific room is E. Okay. So it's actually kind of convenient that this was the room it was drafted in for these. Oh, no, wait. I'm silly. Never mind. The paintings are consistent with the location, not the room. My bad. Let me do some snooping, see if there's any items lying around. I don't need to look at the records. Dirt. It's fine. Look, I didn't know. To be honest, I thought I was deeper in the manor at this point. I don't think there's anything. Let's check the scrapbook real quick, because it might have changed. Most time spent in the library. I did just spend a lot of time reading. I have not made a contraption, because I've not found the workshop or anything else. Most avoided floor plans. I would love to go in the office, but I never have the gems for it. Actually, I have 4 gems now. If the office pops up, I could take it. But let's head north. What? Okay. Well, it did say there'd be rarer rooms drawn from this. So, you could have made a contraption with the tin can and pebbles. I didn't have the workshop. I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. The music room, because I could use the keys. The commissary, because I don't have money now, but I could eventually find money, and then I could come back to the commissary. I don't really have items to combine, so the workshop doesn't seem very useful right now. The music room's also new, but it costs 2 gems. But the commissary probably sells gems if I get the money. I'm gonna go with the commissary because it saves me gems now, and I could get more gems later if I manage to get money. Might even be money in here. Doesn't look like it. What are they selling right now? Salt shakers, shovels, sleeping mask, and metal detector. Cool. Great. And this is... yeah, anyway. Don't be locked. Corridor could be nice. Observatory's a dead end. Guest bedroom's a dead end. I'm going with the corridor. This is tier and tie. Nice, nice. Let's hope that it curves to the left. With crow, without row. Yeah, I mean, I already have this room. This is C. We already have that. But I guess that's what that also helps with the with explaining the puzzle. So that's cool. Well, that sucks. No matter what I do, it's going to be blocked off. The billiard room gives me rewards without a cost. But the courtyard could have a shovel. Ooh, this is hard to choose. I think I'm going to go with the billiard room. Because, like, regardless, I can't continue. This is free with a thing to get. So I'm gonna do the billiard room. Also, because I've only done this puzzle like once, so it's not gonna be too difficult. And this is, yet road and rod. We've already done that before. Any money hiding behind the bar? No. All right. Eight. What? Let's see if it's subtraction. So that's 3. It's not. Which means that blue is probably addition, which means it's 13. All right. So then 7 and 6, that's 13. Yellow could be minus, which means it's 11. Nope. Okay, so 8. And then this is 13. So if yellow's not minus, it's not plus. What's what? 6 and 7, that's 13. Hold on, I'm going to write something down. So, billiard room. Dart. Puzzle. Blue is add. Actually, I'm going to format this differently. Hold on. Blue is add. There we go. If yellow's not subtract, because 7 plus 7 would be 14 minus 1, so that's 13. Oh, wait. I'm silly. That'd be 9. Gotcha. Okay. So, yellow is subtract. Now we have purple. That's 15 minus 11. So that's 4. If pink is multiplication, times 3 would be 12. Yep, okay. Pink is multiply. So, we have 20. Minus 14 is 6. Times 3 is 18. Wicked. 2 keys. As much as I wished for money, 2 keys is useful because both this room and this room are both locked with keys, so. And I don't see anything to loot in this room, so we're gonna be on our way. Yeah, I don't see anything here either, so we'll just keep on trucking. No money for the commissary, sadly. So we had straight, left, so okay. Don't have a lot of steps left, but that should be fine. We'll find a bedroom to draft up somewhere. I guess it doesn't really matter, so let's try here first. What do we got? Gymnasium. I'm gonna take the gymnasium, and then I'm gonna go up to the utility closet and turn off the lights. Because that book told me that this is what that does. So we're doing that. Clunk. And we'll just turn on the garage when we find it. Now, if the game is consistent, that door is going to be locked. That's fine. We have a key. The Hoople Sports. This is a room we don't know. Okay. Match. Tree. Fire. Pine and pin. Is that a pin? Oh, I mean, based off the letters here, E would make sense because it's DAT blank S, so I'll put E regardless because I think, oh, it's fine. It's fire and fir. It's like a fir tree. Yeah, Yeah, mom got it. So yeah, it is still the letter E. It's just different reasoning. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze again, but I also feel like I'm not going to. I lied to you. I cannot play b-ball in this. This is disappointing. I mean, we'll just keep going. So this door should be locked? Yeah. What do we got? Well, it's got to be the drawing room, otherwise I literally have to stop. So, we've got gems though, so we're fine. Drawing room. That goes to the chapel. We can actually, as long as we don't need to go back to the utility closet unless we discover what the vac thing is. So we shouldn't need to go back to the chapel anymore, which is nice. I'm going to quick do a loot around, see if there's anything worth nabbing. Bless you, thank you. My favorite thing is that we have to physically turn off the lights to stop Simon from bawling. Look, he sees a basketball and his instincts just take over. What do we got? The rumpus room gives me money and it's new. And we're only up to rank 6, so the dining room isn't going to be too useful. Although the dining room has 3 options. But the rumpus room is new. We're going with the rumpus room.
Where is the money? Where's the money, Spider-Man?
There it is. Hi? Banana! Hold on. Oh, Black Bishop. Rumpus room? Not Rumpus Doom. Speaking of which, the new Doom game came out. Which is pretty cool. I still need to play Doom Eternal, but that could be a fun game to add. It's the Zoltar machine. Wish to be big. Black Bishop. Banana. Nom 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 nom. Anything else? Oh. This is new, right? Those are new paintings, so it's gotta be new. Oh, wait! That means the drawing room had new paintings. Hold on. We gotta go back. Where are they? Here. Chart and cart, so it's H? Yeah. Tiger and tier? Okay, I'll go back to that in a second. Well, actually, I can just see that there. So, that's here. So it's tiger and tier, so it's G? Yeah. And then here, for the drawing room, is cart and chart. So it's H? Okay. Anyway, rumpus room. What are you on about? Actually, can I... Is there anything else here? I don't see anything. What are you on about? What do you got? Oh, insert coin? I just had to time out my husband again. Wait, he said there's more money. Hold on. I'm a loot. I'm a be. Oh, there is. I thought I had picked up all 8 because it was in a single pile. Because like normally when you pick it up, it just picks up the whole thing. So I had thought that I had picked up all the money at the time. My bad. Anyway.
I got boxes full of Pepe.
Wicked. Oh, yeah! Sorry, I just got what we were talking about. Anyway. Alzara? Here, take this coin. What do you got for me? Tell me my secrets. Or my future, or whatever. Tell me something. Entertain me, man!
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon. A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Al-Zara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Huh? You can't just drop that on me, dude. What the hell? Also, hi, Sub Val. Welcome in. Glad you can make it. Thanks for stopping by. We have learned so much today. I don't know what the heck that was, but we did learn what the paintings mean. I just had a I need to stop doing this. Can you review your letterboxes so far? Yeah. You can read you can check the Discord, right, Mom? Back in a sec, Teeth. Good luck with the teeth. I believe in you. The Blueprints notebook just came out. Yeah. All right. I'm sending the latest update of my my grid to the Discord. Well, let's just. This is literally the only way we have to go. Let's just keep going. Let's just pretend that life's normal now. Ooh. I could end my run here by going to the mailroom and getting another package. I could use the spare room just to keep going. The spare room doesn't have any paintings, though, so... Let's do the observatory. It costs a gem, but it gives us stars, which are nice. Oh, and we can also learn more things. Spin. Alright, we got like a pilot. Oh, pilot and plot. Alzar just drops theatric shit and has you on the edge of your seat. And he's like, nah, I'm gonna shut up now. Have fun, kid. Alright, well, this is pilot and plot. So, what's this room? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th row up. Pilot plot, so that's I. Alright. Yeah, by the way, somehow that's what we learned. Basically, these paintings, what we learned is the paintings in these rooms are consistent with the location. So, like, the observatory, like, this square of the map, no matter what room is here, paintings are tasty. I mean, I wouldn't eat... These paintings are important. They give us information. We can't eat them. Like, if any room that I draft here that has a painting in it will always be the pilot and will always be this plot of land, because there's a, like, pattern to them that gives us lettering, that, like, gives us hints of some kind. And we're learning what they mean. Anyway, what are my stars looking like today? 3? Nice. What do we got? +3 steps. I will happily accept this. Why would I turn this? Because that just turns it, like, yeah, down, which means I can't see the stars, so let's turn it back up. Alright, let's hope I can continue. I have no gems, and I have 1 key, so we gotta find a way to get more. Oh, and I have 7 money, though. With that in mind... Ooh, hold on. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, but there's no gems in there. There's just shovel, metal detector, salt. Yeah, I think we're just gonna keep going. Coat check, laboratory, dining room. I'm not at 8 yet, but the dining room is the only one that gives me extra rooms, so we gotta go there. Do we have this room? We do. It should be A? Yeah, coat and cot. Yeah, so, like, that's a coat, like, and also the symbols can have different meanings, because like, we've come across one where it's like a face card, and it has been used as both face and card. But for this room, it's like that's a coat, and that's a cot, so it's the letter A, because that's the one that's missing from, like, the one word. It's an interesting puzzle we're living with. And dinner's not served yet because we're only on rank 7, in the looks of it, so. And I'm probably not gonna get it because, like, unless this. Ooh.
Oh no! I have the car keys. I don't have a friggin' jack.
All right, West Spring Hall, because that's the only way we can continue. Yeah, because like this is card and car, so this location's letter is D, but in the entrance hall, it's that same picture and the ace, so it's face and ace, so it's F. Watching Joe have an existential crisis might be more fun than playing the game myself. You know what? I'll kind of give you that. I think it's more fun, like, witnessing other people play the game, because then you don't have to deal with the mind-bending nonsense. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Well, this is the end of the run, but let's see what we can get out of it. Well, I can't go to the garage because I don't have the gems. The closet's going to give me 2 items, but that's not going to be very useful. I'm shocked we don't have a wall map going on, like that one meme with the pictures all over the place. You're surprised that Joe hasn't gone full Pepe Sylvia yet. Look at that. I have the car keys. I just don't have the gem. Ah. I'm going to the boudoir. We like the boudoir. The boudoir's nice. Also, that is a new room. That's a new letter I can take. Bath. Vial. Liquid. Not sure what's going on there. There's a safe back here. And there's this photo. Tube and tub? Oh, yeah, that's a tube. That's a tub. So it's E, yeah. I had enough information to get a revelation from Alzara, the dingus, to understand what he was trying to say. Now I'm freaking out about other Alzara moments. The photo, bro? What about it? I can't, like, I can't do anything with it. What is in it? I mean, it's the safe. And, like, there's a safe over there. But, like, there's no info. I have no other information other than it's Christmas. I don't have streamer sister timeout rights. Yeah, I probably should time her out for trying to backseat. But oh yeah, tub, tube, to E, which I kind of thought it was E because we already had an IGHT, and so far we have 8 dates, crack 8 saves. Welcome back, Jerry. How did the teeth go? My sister's trying to backseat me, but I won't let it happen because I'm too stupid. Usual? Excellent. I have a dentist appointment on Saturday. Read that again? Read what? Oh, the grid I have written down? Yeah? Well, it says 8 dates, crack 8 saves. So, like, yeah, I'm guessing this is some kind of Christmas date. Like, it's not gonna be 12/25, is it? Like, that seems too easy. Oh, son of a bitch. Alright, hold on. How do you spell? Oh, there you go. See, here's the thing. As soon as you yelled at me about the photo, I knew that the safe number was 1225. But I chose to be ignorant because I don't want to get information from you. I want to get information from the game. So, try to... Because Joe is doing his best not to... Because Joe also probably knew the answer to this. So, like, if you see me messing up, just let me mess up. That's part of the fun, is that I get to discover it eventually. Took me 42 days to figure out that save. If only my sister had yelled at you. Anyway, boudoir. Safe code 1225. Red letter with 4 on it. You were never going to go back to it? I mean, I would. Like, I would eventually get the boudoir. I'm only, what, 12 days in? I've got so much time. Herbert, I was distraught. It would have been a year. I mean, if I started solving other saves, I probably would have realized the pattern, come back to this and be like, okay, so it's just that it's Christmas. Like, I would have gotten it eventually. It took me, like, if you go back and watch my Outer Wilds streams, which I'm planning on uploading just like the raw VODs of my streams onto like my second YouTube channel that I have. If you go back and watch those, the amount of times I mess up trying to go to the Quantum Moon, like, but I got there eventually. Anyway, Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our dear Marisone's disappearance from the public record. It is no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I am shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion? Scullion? Hey guys, look, pulls out tractor, it's the Quantum Moon. Exactly! That was funny! We loved that. And the reason that happened is because I spent so long trying to get to the Quantum Moon and failing that it just became a bit where it's like my longing for the Quantum Moon. Also, Gore. Gore was also a great meme. I should make a redeem that just pops Gorb on the screen for like half a second and then disappears. I'll think of that later. Anyway, Scullion? Am I pronouncing that right? Get hecked on. So, I have chat on my OBS, and I also have the chat window pulled up on for like the actual Twitch thing. Lightweight productivity. Hold on, lightweight productivity M. That's the name of the bot that just showed up in chat. And on my OBS thing, it says likely ban evader, comma restricted, and then Sari killed it instantly. Anyway, Scullion? Am I pronouncing that right? Anyway. But I am shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your own name. Having never had a family name nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn. Condemning? There's supposed to be an N there? I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifices she did. But for the love of God, do not by that same display of weakness clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid and must be made to see the color of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her story is to deny her life. Didn't capitalize God for shame. No, it's not the god, it's just the general concept of gods. He could be talking about Zeus. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, he will not be coming for Christmas this year. Daniel. Is that our dad? Is our dad named Daniel? Because our son, Simon, I'm assuming that's my dad then. Our dear Marison's disappear. Hold on. Keys! Hold on. What's this? No? Oh no, that was the thing that had the gem on it, right. Well, I mean, I can't do anything else here, but we got that. So, hold on. Let me interpret this for a second. Regardless of whether I'm right or not, is Marison my mother and Daniel's my father? So I was right previously in the idea that it's not that we are the sons of the guy who owns this place, but me and my brother would come here often to, like, stay here. That's what I'm thinking this is. So, okay. Simon, our character, would regularly be at this mansion with his brother, who I don't know his name.
Nice argument, Senator. Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is all of the streams I've been doing in this letter and my brain. My brain is the weakest source link there, but it's still the source. So my interpretation so far is that I, Simon, and my brother, unnamed, father Daniel, and mother Marison. Marison died mysteriously, and...
Oh no!
Yeah. Marison died mysteriously, and the guy who owns this place, I can't remember his name, covered it up and sort of made it and just, like, kind of kissed up to the king in a way, so that he wouldn't get, like, in trouble. Because of that, it's like, give me a banana real quick so I can, because I want to get one, two, where do I want to go? Well, the commissary's not going to have anything for me. Marion, my bad. Oh, yeah, I don't know why I'm saying Chat? You see that? You see that red letter? You see this? Is that a permanent collectible I have now? I wonder. We'll have to figure that out. Yeah, so Marion, my mother, I'm assuming, died in some way, and hold on. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Our mother Marion died in some way, and the guy who owned this house, who I'm gonna go find out his name here in a second. Herbert, yeah. Well, the letter that this guy was the other letter was addressed to. Herbert did something to cover up the death of Marion, in order to, because I'm guessing that there was something that could have been, like, kind of shattering to the family name because of that. And he didn't have any kids, but they built the nursery expecting kids. But then he never had any, which is why I'm his heir. But then that begs the question, what happened to my older brother? Because logically, my older brother would have been the heir. So why is it me? And if you remember the mailroom letter, it was like just Daniel, my dad, and me. Like I don't think my I don't think my brother was involved in that letter. Make a wish.
Nice argument, Senator. Why don't you back it up with a source?
No. Hold on. Pepe Sylvia. Yeah, I don't think there's much else to do now. I think I'm kind of out of stuff to do. I have the car keys, but I couldn't get the garage. That's fine. There was another safe, right? Hold on. Car keys in the parlor, security room. There's a safe in the study. So there must be some kind of date. Who's Pepe Sylvia? Yeah, we got time. You know what? I'll bring up Pepe Sylvia. Give me a second. YouTube. Pepe Sylvia. Shh, quiet. Window capture's on. I need to turn that off. Okay, great.
They're on to me, dude. Those guys are sharp as nails up there. You can't put anything past them. Oh my god, dude, I'm freaking out. I am so stressed out. I feel like I'm having a panic attack.
You want to talk about stress? You want to talk about stress? Okay? I've stumbled onto a major company conspiracy, Mac. How about that for stress?
What the hell are you talking about?
This company is being bled like a stuck pig, Mac, and I got a paper trail to prove it. Check this out. Take a look at this.
So this is the Pepe Sylvia meme, because it's like, this is basically what I sound like when I'm playing Blueprints, because it's just this like connection of webs and nonsense.
Jesus Christ, that right there is the mail. Now let's talk about the mail. Can we talk about the mail, please, Mac? I'm dying to talk about the mail with you all day, okay? Pepe Sylvia, this name keeps coming up over and over again. Every day, Pepe's mail's getting sent back to me. Pepe Sylvia, Pepe Sylvia. I look in the mail, well, this whole box is Pepe Sylvia. So I say to myself, I gotta find this guy. I gotta go up to his office. I gotta put his mail in the guy's goddamn hands. Otherwise, he's never gonna get it. He's gonna keep coming back down here. So I go up to Pepe's office, and what do I find out, Mac? What do I find out? There is no Pepe Sylvia. The man does not exist, okay? So I decided, oh, shit, buddy, I gotta dig a little deeper. There's no Pepe Sylvia. You gotta be kidding me. I got boxes full of Pepe. All right.
I think that's all you need. I think that's the gist of it, is insane ramblings and like corkboard conspiracy nonsense. This is gonna be Joe. This is me. What do you mean? Like, all right. I think we'll call it a day for now. We got 15 minutes. I can, assuming that the next day doesn't go too crazy. Ordinary villa. How dare you? I have an observatory. There is a Pepe Sylvia, and he's been wondering where his mail is. Yeah, that's also true. That is also true that this is a real person. It's gonna be you and Joe on Friday, and Colin and I are gonna be like, well, no, I don't know if I know enough. Like, Joe knows way more than me, so there's only so much I could ask him about. And also, like, I don't really want to ask him anything. Like I don't think we collectively know enough about. I don't know enough about the game to share with him at this current moment. So we're still in some phases of figuring that out. Okay, so the red letter has remained. Interesting. Well, back to it. What do we got? Coat check, no. Nook, maybe spare room. Let's do spare room. Gives me a little bit more, because then I can get a hook on the left side here, hopefully, and like the parlor. Perfect. I don't think Colin is watching stream because he eventually wants to play this game. That's true. He said he's going to be lurking. So all 3 boxes contain gems. That's a lie. The other 2 boxes contain gems. That's a lie. This box contains gems. That must be the truth. I like how it says these get harder every time I solve them, but like this is easier. It's like all, because this is a lie. If all 3 boxes don't contain gems, the other 2 boxes contain gems is also a lie, because only 1 box contains gems, which means it's this one. Also, parlor. I'm going to quick jot something down. Also, going to bring this up. It's over here. There we go. It gets mind bending. I trust that. I trust the idea that it does get mind bending. Do I? Hold on. I had to have written down that there's a... Yeah, parlor is a black pawn. Like, I trust that at some point it does get mind bending, but as of right now, it's been in the black box like 3 times in a row. There we go. And we'll head up. Well, I'm not going to spend a gem, so we'll go to the bedroom. Because it's fine. We're on the edge anyway, so it's fine that it hooks back around. In fact, I'm gonna leave that for a second. I'm gonna take the advice of the book, and I'm gonna kind of fill out the rooms from the entrance hall for a sec. Security unnecessary. Hallway would be great here, so we'll do that. And I'll just kind of scooch around, see if I find anything worth stealing. Hold on. If these are lies, doors in the West Wing are not more likely to be locked. Interesting. So I should actually go up the West Wing. I don't want to use my gem on the observatory, but it will hook around and let me keep going up. I still don't know what one of the pictures is supposed to be. That is like, yeah, so that means that in the West, either it means that they're equally likely, but I'm assuming that whatever's on the page, the opposite is true, which means that if I go up the West Wing, there's less likely to be locked doors. So I should probably stick with the West Wing for the time being. Anyway, 4 stars. What do I get? A diamond. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, I've got like 3 upward things to do, so let's just, you know, see what we got. Well, the chapel would suck, but I could probably bypass the chapel. No, yeah, I got enough. I have enough upward rooms around here. Although maybe I could do the pantry. Now I'll do the pantry. Gimme. The apple. You don't have any money, who cares about the chapel? That's true, but I just don't like it existing. We can do the den. Because the den... Well, the den and security would both give me pretty solid access out. But I think I'll do the den, because the den doesn't cost anything. And that door's open, so let's do this door real quick, see what we get. Boudoir could be cool. Chapel now is a problem. Or the commissary. I have money, so the commissary might be nice. Yeah, let's do the commissary, actually. Is anything lying around? Any money to steal? Anything in the garbage? No? What are you selling here today? Gems! Magnifying glass. Or a set of gems. The magnifying glass is new. And if I get the mail room, I could try to see what's on that letter. So I'm going to buy the magnifying glass. Okay. So. Let's go. Let's just see what this door leads. Drawing room. I don't want to really... Well, this is kind of a bummer, isn't it? I have 2 gems. I could probably afford the drawing room. And it would allow me to go farther vertically. Like, it would actually give me a way out. These 2 would block me off. But that one gives me... You know what? No, I'm going to take the guest bedroom. Because that gives me more steps, and then I can loop back around to the entrance hall and start going up that way. And also, the guest bedroom could have a key spawn, as well as the, like, car keys, so I'm gonna do this. And also because I kind of want this day to go quickly. Oh, it has a gem spawn this time. Interesting. Because, like, I only got like 8 minutes before it's 9 o'clock, so I don't want to spend too much time here. So let's try to be... we can kind of waste a day. It's fine. Not every day has to be efficient. New page for day 7. Right, we're on day 7? Yeah, day 7. Alright. Let's see what this door has for me. Nook could work. Secret passage, probably not. Let's go. Or utility closet. Probably the Nook. Because that gives... I'm going to do the... No. Well, yeah. I mean, regardless of whether I choose the bedroom or the Nook. Although the utility closet could actually... Nah, I'll do the... I mean, this is going to be stupid. I'm going to do the utility closet, so that way, if I come across the dark room, I can immediately go back and get that. I am probably throwing so hard, but it's fine, like I said. Okay, you. What do we got? Corridor would block me off. Kitchen's the only way forward. I have no money to purchase things, although what is on the menu for today? Main course is porterhouse steak. Gives me 20 steps plus an additional 10 if I have a showroom. I have never seen the showroom. And the chapel keeps popping up to mock me. Alright. I have no money, so we'll take the chapel. Is there money in the chapel? Sometimes there is. I don't see any. I'm willing to steal from the church. I'm not above that. Alright, let's go this way, see what this door leads. If it's a dead end, it's kind of fine. Passageway could be good, but otherwise it's dead ends. So we're going to take the storeroom. Because key and gem. Listen, if you have no money, you can't give any to God. That's true. Alright. The only one that doesn't end is billiard room, so we'll take that. And also I get to do the billiard puzzle again. We love the billiard puzzle. Alright. Blue is additive, so it's just 9. So it's 12 minus 10, so it's 2. Then we got 7 times 2 is 14. That's 11. 9. 12 minus 10 is 2. 2 times 7 is 14. Now. Parlor room. Dart. Board. Purple is probably dividing. So if it's 8 divided by 4, it will be 2. All right, yep. So I'm going to go to the back of my notebook for this. I'm going to write down like things that are like important and consistent. So, important notes. Parlor room. Dart board. Blue is add. Yellow. Yellow is subtract. Pink is multiply. And purple is divide. There we go. Okay. Oh, you're not gonna be like me who has to flip through all his notes to find the insane rules of the stupid minigame. Yeah, no, because I'm planning on probably transferring all of the like chess pieces to there eventually. I shared something terrible in media for stream that must be shared. All right, I'll check it out and then I'll let you know if I'm sharing it live. Oh, I'm so sharing that. Oh my god, hold on. Wait a minute. Just throw that just in here for now. You need post-it note tabs? That's also true. Alright, get in here. What are we getting rid of? Is it you? Yeah, we'll get rid of you. Properties, browse. Pictures. Open. There we go. Behold. The Jofa. This is what Jerry has brought upon us. That pocket is perfect for a remote. Anyway. Continuing onward, we got puzzles to do. So 11 minus 1 is 10, times 10 is 100, divided by 20. 5? Yep. Is it always 2 keys? It's been consistent. That couch has more pockets than woman's pants. Alright, let's see where this goes. Well, we can either end, or continue. While we're here. Keycard system. Set security level to high. Change offline mode to unlocked. Now, excuse me while I walk all the way back to the entrance hall so I can get to the utility closet. Oh, first time you enter each bedroom with the sleep mask on, I gain 5. Interesting. I'm glad I found that. Conveniently, I found that in the bedroom, so. Alright, dink donk. Keycard off. I mean, you know, while I'm here, gymnasium off, garage on. I'll have to come back for the dark room later, but that's fine. I'm going to apologize now on the off chance that this ends up going a lot longer than anticipated because of just, like, it just, like, somehow it just keeps going. But that's just kind of how it goes with this sometimes, you know? Okay. That door is going to be blocked off. Is there anything lying around? Coffee cup? Coffee cup full of shredded paper. These are consistent. That's Sage and Stage. Yeah. White Knight. This is telling us that some things are lying to me. Door. Well, we can go to the gymnasium for free. The gymnasium and the corridor are basically the same. But I've turned off the lights in the gymnasium, so we're going to do that. So this no longer affects me. And a keycard door. That's actually great. Oh, car keys. What do you mean the car keys can spawn in the gym? I gotta find it. I gotta get this frickin' garage at some point. Open up. Well, would you look at that? We end no matter what, and here's the garage. It's like the game heard me complaining. And the power in the garage is on, but I can't actually open this door because it, like, because no, what, having the garage power on just means I can open this door and, like, continue onward, but because this door is at the wall, I can't actually do that. Alright, so what's in the garage? I've never been in here. What do you got? What do you got for me? Keys? Oh? An upgrade disc? Insert into one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. Interesting. Ooh, anything to see here? This is... I love the way this is animated. Because it's like... It's very nice. I like it. Anyway. Christoph, this is the third time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you have been driving for his lordship. Your absence must be accounted for. Mrs. Babbage. Does that mean a room sticks for days? I'm not sure. I don't know what this does. I don't know what. I mean, I know where their terminal is. It's just a couple rooms back. I might as well go check it out before I go heading outside. Let's insert the disc. Hallway data has been found on the update disk. You will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different upgraded floor plans. Okay. Oh, okay. So I can make it so that the hallway permanently spawns with a key, a locked trunk, or adds an extra hallway to tomorrow's draft pool if I add it. Okay. I guess the key one makes the most sense to me. Because a locked trunk needs a key, and then maybe has, like, a gem and some money in it. But a key is a key always. So I think, honestly, I might take the key. Right? That makes sense to everybody? That makes sense to me, so I'm taking that. I'm going to wait, see if somebody who plays this game more is going to yell at me for something. I mean, looks like that's what I did. All right, makes sense. That's what I did. Everyone's like, yeah, no, just take the free key. All right. Now, I guess there's 2 things we can do. 1, can I drive the car? The drop-off address is 14227 Sandy Heights, a small garage on the south edge of Trinsdale. The goods are already secure and in the trunk, so just unload and get back here before noon. I've seen Sinclair's schedule, and I don't think he'll be requesting he'll be requesting the car today, but you never know when the cat will want to get some air. Tomorrow will likely be the last delivery, and I believe Denny already has payment ready. I mean, that explains the booze in the back. So, they were using his car to do, like, rum running. Interesting. Who was this guy? Hold on, because on this note it said who it was, right? Christoph, yeah. So, Miss Babbage also writes in red. Christoph was using Sinclair's car to run to do rum running. Interesting. Or moonshining, I guess. It's so nice that you're able to pick up on lore that I missed the first time. I mean, yeah. Wait a minute. We're on the other side of this locked fence. Does that mean I can open this? The west gate has been permanently unlocked. Hell yeah. Don't you have a... I forget that I have a run button. I constantly forget I have a run button. I'm gonna be honest. You know what? Getting a garage on that side of the house was not. That was a good play, because I mean now I can do this. I could be on this side of the gate. What else is here? Hold on. This is a whole new world to explore. I know we're like 7 minutes past closing, but like I gotta figure this out. Like this is the end of the day, so I'm gonna end after this probably. But like, hold on. We have a whole new. We got a shed. Gamers, we have a shed. Tool shed, trading post, or root cellar. Rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots, 2 special items. Yeah, and the music kicked in. The music is really cool. I like that. I mean, none of these really matter, so I guess I'll take the trading post for now, just to look at it. Oh, there's a dig spot there, too. Dynamite? A little too dangerous to pick up. Coward. Oh. Okay. Dynamite! Oh. Well, I think I messed that up. I don't think I can do anything now. Interesting. Gonna figure out how to do that puzzle eventually. Oh, I can give items. I don't need the car keys anymore. Interesting. Oh. Oh, hold on. Okay, thank you for telling me to press the corner to reset, because that also told me how I need to solve this puzzle, I think. Because I need to get yellows in the corner, looks of it. I need to keep them there. Okay. Oh, hey. An allowance token. Your allowance has been permanently raised by 2. What does that mean? Does that mean I get 2 coins a day? Because that seems like what an allowance would be. I mean, is there anything else for me to go look at, really? I feel like I'm going to sneeze again. I don't think there's anything for me to go look at. There's not a safe in the guest bedroom. Not a safe in the regular bedroom. I've already done the parlor puzzle. I've already done the billiard room puzzle. I've already done everything in security. I think I'm going to call it a day. And then I'm going to start the next day just to see if a charming shopping center. Yeah, because there's both the kitchen and the commissary and the trading post. So, yeah, it's a charming shopping center. We have made a lot of progress today. Like, we unlocked a lot. We've unlocked permanent upgrades. Like, we are cooking, gamers. So I'm gonna quick just see if I get 2 coins at the start of the day. We have learned so much. We have learned a lot. We have put a lot. We have put a lot of information into our knowledge brains. So do I start with 2 coins? Is that what allowance means? Yeah, allowance. It's come to my attention that you have been granted a daily allowance to use while on the estate. If it is convenient for you, I will leave the required sum at the entrance hall here each morning. If there's anything you require, please do not hesitate to ask. Even though we have all been requested to remove ourselves from the premises during your stay, I can assure you that I am personally overseeing the estate, overseeing that the estate is at least operating at a baseline standard of service that I hope you will one day come to expect from us. And Babbage, the house manager. So that gives us the 2 coins. Okay. Yeah, so we have permanently 2 coins. We have access to the west gate in that shed over there. And the hallway now gives us a key. We have gotten a lot. I don't like that I can't save and... Like, if I save and quit, it just ends the day and moves you to day 9, I assume. What a nice dude. And Babbage is a pretty wicked dude. So I'm not going to save and quit. I'm probably just going to Alt F4 so that it doesn't save the day. But we have done quite a lot. We have gotten... Hold on. I'm also going to I got to transfer my grid to the back page so that I can use that as well. But we've gotten a lot done today. We have gotten a lot of new information. We are cooking, chat. We have... Oh, I'm excited. I am so excited to continue playing, to see what comes of the rest of this game. We have so many leads now. Like, we have... You're such... Because there's, like, that's the thing. It's kind of like in Outer Wilds, where it's like you like find a piece of information that lets you like connect a dot. Like when I learned that when I learned about the anglerfish and like how to get past the anglerfish, it was like, okay, this opens up a whole new area. I don't like the area, but it opens up a whole, like, learning how to get into Giant's Deep, like the core of Giant's Deep. Like, it's these things where it's like, this opens up a new avenue. Like, there's more things to explore now. Like, the game has... A door has opened to me in this game, and I am excited to see what's on the other side. So, with that being said, I am doing a quick glance. I don't see anybody I feel like raiding at the moment. So, we are going to call it a stream. Well, there's people that I could raid, but I already raided them recently. This game has so many incredible aha moments. Oh yeah, I feel... I'm definitely getting those. I mean, I'm so glad I decided to play this game. So, thank you all very, very much for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Subval, for the stopping by for the little bit there. Thank you, Colin, for lurking. Anybody else who happens to be lurking, I really appreciate you stopping by and sticking around. I hope you're as excited to see where this goes as I am. We will be continuing Blueprints next Wednesday. On Monday, we will be playing a new game. We'll be playing Haiku the Robot, which is a little Metroidvania, kind of similar to Hollow Knight. But I'm excited to play that as well. If you feel like sticking around, feel free to drop a follow. I greatly appreciate it. But otherwise, have a good day. Have a good night. I hope you're doing well. And if not, I hope things get better for you soon. And I will see you all on Monday. Bye-bye.